Good evening, all the participants of international conference on Asian Studies in Yogyakarta. I am Niti Jahendari and I want with my team to present about the local wisdom in Cibuntu village. Cibuntu village located in West Java, in Kuningan, but far away from Cirebon, about 28 kilometers from Cirebon. And what's specific from this Cibuntu village is like a normal village in West Java, but because this area, Cibuntu village, very far away from a city, there need more access to internet and then a global connection like a cellular phone tower. There is no tower of cellular phone, and then we can. It's very difficult to find a signal of a cellular phone in Cibuntu area. And as a village, this is a small village, and the product of this Cibuntu village is like rice, and then another product of farmer production. But what is interesting in this village is this village has so many goats. This goat is the population of goat is more than the human population of human in this area. Before in 90s or after 90s, all the people in West Java or in Kuningan said that Cibuntu village is like desa tertinggal village, so desa that not growing so fast like another village in Cibuntu, in Kuningan. This village is like isolated from the neighborhood village in this area in Kuningan. And what we find, we want to find out how is local wisdom in this area, Cibuntu, how they can find out the positive side of this village, although more weakness in this village. So small access to the global world, they can find out the way to develop themselves. And what they can find out like a program together with all the people in Cibuntu village. They set up this village as a tourism village. They built with gotong royong interesting event in Cibuntu. They wrapped all the traditional values in a packet for guests, for tourist guests who come to this village to they make an event. First, the event is they learn traditional activities, and then they make like a packet tour to the village with a traditional song, traditional dance, and then we can find the origin village in West Java, which very rich on product of rice, and then rice field. Okay, then the studies try to find the patterns of implementation of gotong royong as a habitus for people in Cibuntu village. Now we can see this is the area, and then this is the atmosphere of this village. We can see the goats. Yeah, the goats. They have so many goats, and then they make like a complex or a townhouse for goats. This is like a dormitory for goats, and each goats have own house, and then complete with the room for together, and then a house with a complete house, and then this is in the right side. Yeah, you can see this is the complex of goods complex, and this goods complex is far away from the complex of human. And this is like another complex, divided. The complex is divided into two groups. This group for house, is normally house, and then house for goats. And they set up this interesting townhouse for goats. This is like a new brand for this village. Yeah, and then if the guests come, they set up an event for the tourists, like a traditional event. Back to the first, back to the picture before. Yeah, we can see all the neighborhood, all the people, the young people try to show an event. Yeah, singing, dancing, and then they can play a traditional instruments. Yeah, and then at the night, the guests can try to find out how we can reach the cellular signal. The guests try to look for the cellular signal, because it's very difficult to find it. Yeah, if we can find it in 3 or 5 minutes, and then we lost. Yeah, we lost again the connecting. Here we can see the people is optimistic that they set up a new branding for the village. They cook together, and then they sell the culinary product. What they have done can increase can developing the economic value in this area. They have set up more than 10 years this activity, and Cibuntu can be transformed from the desa tertinggal. Now is very famous as a desa pariwisata alam. or natural environment tourism. Yeah, in this Ubuntu, we can learn about more how the people keep the environment in this area. Yeah? Try to we can make a workshop about environment, about how we can keep the environment, and then a green product, yeah, from this area. From this research, we can find out that from the weakness, this people village in Ubuntu try to develop themselves with what they have. Yeah? The weakness is not the weakness is a goal to sell, yeah, to branding. Weakness is a branding for this village, and then the values that very important and have role in this Ubuntu village is gotong royong. Gotong royong was implemented in many ways. First, they set up together this goods complex, and then secondly, they try to make an event, traditional event for the tourists, and then they set up houses in this area which have more 1 or 2 rooms as a mini hotel, yeah, for foreigners or for guests who come in this Ubuntu area. And from Ubuntu we can make this, that the village is a role model to develop possibilities like a better village, yeah, like a tourism village. And then if this Ubuntu village has many weaknesses, but they are optimistic that weakness can be transformed as a capital, as a cultural capital, and from cultural capital we can move to economic capital, or we can get more income from this activity. I think this is the conclusion that the local wisdom gotong royong is a great basis for developing society in West Java. Thank you.